where I guess I'm used to always being one or two in the room, always. And since 1989, I was always one or two in the room. And it's sad to think about my industry that I'm in, that as large as it is, and there's less than 100 people who look like me designing footwear in the entire United States. And then there's less than 15 that are female. 2 of them are actually in this room. But in the entire United States, there's less than 15 black females designing footwear. Where it's kind of this, like you said, it's this invisible thing, but yet if you go into these marketing campaigns and these marketing sessions, all you see is the dark faces that they're trying to target and market to and advertise to. But how come we can't be on the other side? How come we can't create the product? Where for me, it's always, I'm used to being the one or two in the room, but I start to use that to my advantage because most of the time people don't know who I am. They mistake me for the guy who's randomly not supposed to be there. And I mean, I remember I went to Foot Locker many years ago, went to the headquarters of Foot Locker in New York, and I was sitting waiting for a meeting, and this guy comes in, he goes, "Oh, well, you know, the store doesn't open until 10 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, cool, good to know. And about 30 minutes later, he was sitting directly across from me in this meeting. When everybody is in suits, I'm looking like this. And his face was just completely white because he just, no pun intended, put his foot in his mouth, right? But I think for us, though, there is that misconception that we can't be business owners. There is that misconception, if you layer on the fact that we're creative, that we can't be thinkers. We don't know our numbers. We don't know business. And I would say for those of you who are of color and creative, you have to be on point. Like, you can't let anything slip, because there's an expectation that you already inherit from other people that you have to be on point with everything about your business. It can't just be a passion project. It has to be a legitimate business, as if you were not black, as if you were not a female. It has to be a real opportunity. But then you start to understand that you have power, though, because you are less than, as far as a number perspective, there's not that many of you. But then that becomes power, because if you're sitting in front of someone, they're obviously sitting in front of you because you have something that someone else does not have. And at that point, they see green, not black. They see green. And I think you have to understand the power that you have. Instead of dwelling on what you do not have, understand your unique proposition, and you make that present all the time, and make sure people know that there's more to you than what they see, because it's not your fault that they're that ignorant not to see the intelligence that you have within you.